Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to day 48 of our this 60-day trading challenge, rule-based trading challenge. And today was a profitable day, but it was not a very easy day in terms of, in the sense, not the trade management perspective, but the entry was very confusing. The direction was not at all clear. And as you know, you will also notice that we were able to enter the trade only at 10:15. But of course, before that, for our other strategies, we took a non-directional trades like iron condor and other things. But anyway, I just limit the discussion to the directional trading, which is applicable for this strategy. So let's quickly go through the trade details for the day. So what happened was in the morning, the trend was not clear, and hence the strategy was able to trigger or rather indicate the clear potential trend. Again, this was not very clearly, it was kind of a borderline case where it could have been, it is neither positive nor negative kind of a trend it was there. But as you see also from the Nifty chart, like it opened a gap down, as you see, and then these are the candles. Like it was very difficult to make out. This was giving a positive indication already here in the first few minutes or first 1 hour of the trade, I would say. It was giving an indication of positive, but the fear was, or rather the reluctance was, it had opened a gap, kind of a mild gap down and negative trend was there, and then but the all the parameters were showing the positive trend, and hence it was not an easy decision to take a either a buy or a sell, or rather a bull or a bear direction. Finally, the strategy rules indicated that this could be a bias towards the bullish side, and hence at 10:15 we took the decision of entering to the trade of basically selling the 24,400 put, and accordingly, as you see here, 24,400 put of this current week, we sold it at 112.30. So this is the 10:15 candle at the beginning of the 10:15 candle. We entered into the trade, and as you see also here, uh, this is something little interesting to figure out. Like as you see here, it is in the sidelines, but it was the red line, whatever you are seeing, is the entry price in line. The blue line was the basically for the trailing stop loss. So you just focus on the red line, which is there, which is 112.30. But if you see the candles of the for price closing, it was, I know, hovering around that price, and sometimes positive P&L and sometimes negative P&L. But as you see the chart in the index chart, is you see the after we took the trade here, it was actually really a bullish. That means we should have been in a positive territory from the entry of the trade, but that did not happen because of the VIX impact. Like I keep stressing on the VIX importance. Like here, this is the candle at which we entered, and after that, if you see here, VIX started going up, and although the trend was favoring our direction, since the VIX was going up, the premium was not melting, and the premium, in fact, was going slightly above also, and it was that is how it was showing the some the P&L, negative P&L also was showing in between, but only post 11:45 the premium started melting. So then it started melting, and then the melting also was not very considerably high because the VIX remained on a higher range, like above 17 it remained. Like the day it opened at a higher, it was the for the previous days it was all falling, and but today it suddenly took a spike, and it opened at a higher level, and that is how the premium was not decaying, and hence although the trend started favoring us, like if you see the entire day later on till 12:50 or rather 12:30 up to 12:30, the trend was definitely favored us, and then after that it started consolidating, and then again towards the end of the day it went above the even the morning ORB also again. So despite that, the our premium decay was not sufficient. But anyway, we were happy that we were able to close the day in the profits. So we closed the day because at the 3:15 at 89 rupee 90 paise. In between, what happened is what the blue line is why I've indicated is post 2:30. We also, if we are in a profits, we will also move the stop loss to the cost price. Like why 111? Because we also wanted to ensure that our trading cost is recovered. 112.30 is the cost at which we had sold. 111 we wanted to cover in case if the market had reversed it, so that our trading cost plus the all the costs would have recovered and we would have ended in a mild positive day. But thankfully, it did not hit the trailing stop loss. Neither the or 50% the day low reference point, nor the cost TSL did not hit, and hence we exited at 3:15 at 89 rupee 90 paise. So coming to the uh, trading journal, so our, again you see here our confidence level was low because it was a very confusing trend for the day. Intraday trend was a bit confusing, but more details is captured over here. So we entered at 80. The entry price was 112.30, and then we closed it at 89.90. We incurred a trading cost of 61.60, and that means we earned a profit of 1618 for the day. And that helped us to get back to some better shape in terms of the P&L as compared to the previous day. Now we are at 14.51, and equity curve also slightly got improved, but again far away from the our peak level. But thankfully, it was a it added to the profits today. So equity curve took a positive turn day for today, because the last two trades it was taking a dive, it was dipping. So it was in a way, although the direction was more or less was in our direction, although it was difficult to find the direction, but we were successfully able to find the direction. But then the VIX was not supporting, but since the trend was supporting us, we were able to close the day in a reasonable profits. So that's all for the day. Thank you so much for your continued support. See you tomorrow for the 49th day of this trading challenge. You take care. Bye bye. Have a great day, great evening.